Hello everyone, thank you for listening and watching. My name is NefandEli and you can find my information in the description box below. In this video, I'm channeling a message about distraction. Well, there's actually going to be several messages. As most of you know, we are in the beginnings of the Mercury retrograde, and we're just wrapping up eclipse season at the time of me making this video. But these messages could apply to anyone that finds this video and feels like the messages resonate. But the energy of distraction is in the air for sure. And this is one of the weapons, the tactics, if you will, of the opposition, the enemy, whatever. Because, like I always say, it's not about them stopping you. It's about getting you to stop you, right? That's manipulation. That is the point of distraction. Now, we all get distracted. Things happen in life. There's so many things to be distracted by, right? In this world that we live in. I feel like just distraction in general is a part of our life, right? We have to allow some distraction. Especially if you're a parent, you're going to be distracted by your children when you're trying to work, for example, or if you're just somebody that has, poor concentration, you're going to be easily distracted. Or if you're somebody that doesn't have a solid plan in place for whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, you're definitely going to be distracted. Now, when it comes to the tactics of the opposition, distraction energies tend to ramp up when you're right on the verge of a breakthrough, you're right on the verge of some sort of leveling up. And there's some telltale signs. If you're intuitive, if you're paying attention, if you're aware, you can see these things in your reality, possibly, and this will be an indication to you whether or not this distraction is coming from an external source, i.e. The opposition, or if this is something that you need to deal with. Now, I will say that with the law of attraction, if there is something going on in your life, then you've attracted it somehow. And for a lot of us, Spirit will allow certain things to occur because it's going to benefit us, right? Or we're being tested. Are you going to be distracted? Are you going to get off your path? Because this has presented, or this person has presented, or this situation has presented, or whatever. It's all a test too. But here are some indications that I have seen in my life when I know that there is distraction energy around. There are forces trying to stop me, trying to block me. So numbers that I see are 75 and 836. Angel number 75 is about detours, right? Either you taking a detour or somebody or something trying to detour you from your path. And whenever you see the angel number 75, this is about distraction, and this is Spirit reminding you to follow your own lead, to stay the course, to do what it is that you plan to the best of your ability, make adjustments as necessary, but to stay on your path, to not allow anybody to persuade you or dissuade you from what it is that you're doing. Number 836 is about manipulation. So this is about somebody trying to pull the wool over your eyes, somebody or a situation that is not what it seems. This is another form of distraction, obviously. But when 836 shows up, this is something that you may not be aware of, okay? This could be sometimes even somebody close to you, unfortunately. When I've seen 836, it has been connected to betrayal specifically. So pay attention, especially when 836 is showing up around full moon phases or times when the spiritual warfare has ramped up. That means that somebody around you could be possibly manipulated or not have your best interest, okay? And when these numbers show up, you can see them anywhere, clocks, license plates, anywhere, right? So pay attention. Another indication of distracting energies is tripping. Now, we all trip sometimes when we're walking or whatever, but if you notice that you have been tripping a lot in one particular week or even on one day, that could be an indication that somebody is trying to trip you up, somebody's trying to stop you, block you, somebody's trying to get in your way. Now, these are just three common things that show up. I'm sure most of you have felt the energy of distraction in the collective lately. So you're not alone. It's definitely a thing, okay? So I'm going to offer you some tips to kind of mitigate this energy, or really not even mitigate it, but to just rise above it, because it's, people are going to do what they want to do. There's nothing that we can do to control people. We can't make people heal because that's what ultimately, when people are sending this kind of energy out, when they're trying to get in your way, they need healing, but we can't make people do it. So this is what you can do. The first thing is to stay ahead by vibing higher, right? There's certain energies and entities that cannot get to you depending on your level of vibration. Now, that's not to say you're not prone to attack, but the higher you vibrate, the harder it is for these energies to get to you. Okay? You might notice them, you might be aware of them, but they won't affect you. The second thing to remember is that to whom much is given, much is required. So if you've gotten instructions from spirit as to how to protect your energy, how to stay on point, how to stay focused, and you're not doing these things, then naturally this energy is going to be around you, okay? So make sure that you're doing what it is that you're guided to do. And for chosen ones, for light workers, for way showers, we have to do a lot. Okay, we have to do more than the average person to protect our energy, because we're chosen, because we are here for a specific reason. We have to do a little bit more to protect our energy. We have to do a little bit more to maintain our high vibration. You know what song is playing? These bad habits lead to you. Okay, so get out of the habit of procrastinating when it comes to your spiritual hygiene. Right? That's a message for somebody. Make sure that you're taking your spiritual baths, that you're doing your divination work, whatever it is that you do to stay connected, to stay tapped in, tuned in, turned on. Now, this is another tip for you, and this is something I do. Take it if it resonates. Play diss songs when you're getting unwanted telepathic communication. So if you find that people are trying to tap into your energy, you're picking up on it, play a diss song, right? If they want to hear what you're thinking, this is what I'm thinking. One of my favorites is, I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I mean, hey, it gets the point across, right? Get the fuck out of my energy. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of telepathy. I'm sure some of you guys have picked up on that. It's just, I know that twin flames can do it, soulmates can do it, but it just feels so intrusive and so disrespectful when somebody is trying to communicate with me telepathically, when you can just pick up the damn phone. Or if I've blocked your ass, I don't want to talk to you. So quit trying to connect to me. You know what I'm saying? Move on with your life. I don't want to talk to you. If I have not reached out to you, do not want to talk to you on any level. Another tip is to do what situations call for, okay? We have to remember that we live in a world of duality, of polarity. So we have to embrace all possibilities, okay? If Spirit gives us guidance to do something, even if it seems like a crazy choice, or a crazy thing to do, just do it if it's coming from your spirit team, because they see things we don't see. They hear things we don't hear. Okay, they're able to see things from a higher perspective. So when we're guided to take certain action, it's because they have seen things. So just do it. All right. The last thing I want to talk about is how distractions can reveal detours if you're paying attention. Sometimes distractions show up because we need to do things differently, right? We need to take a different route. We need to take a different approach. We need to take a detour. So if you're noticing, and this could be whether a Mercury is retrograde or not, if you're trying to do something, a particular task, or you have a goal or whatever, and you find that you keep hitting the same roadblocks, you keep hitting the same obstacles, you keep hitting the same distractions, it could be that you need to take a different approach. Spirit is trying to get your attention to show you a more efficient way of doing this or having this or being this or whatever. So not all distractions are bad, but we just need to pay attention. It's the same thing happening over and over again every time I try to do this, or every time I try to connect with this person, or I try to accomplish this goal. It could be that you need to do something differently. So try that. All right? So I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.